Hey again. Well, guys, I finished my biome map. Two things stuck out to me about it. One is that whoever made this map, I noticed that they put grasslands and desert together. When I made my map, I decided to go ahead and put yellow where I knew there were deserts because that was a cool thing that we learned, and I didn't think that the map showed that well enough. Another cool thing that this map does show, though, why is there an area of Arctic or polar biome right here in the middle of Asia? It's not even at the top or the bottom of the world, the North Pole or South Pole. Well, have you ever thought about where Mount Everest is? The tallest peak on Earth? It's right here. It's really cool to me that this map shows that there's a tiny slice of that biome right here in a place where you really wouldn't expect it. So when you look at this map, you might also be wondering, what is my favorite biome? I'm excited to share with you which one I like the best, and you can even add my vote to your graph if you like. To let you know my favorite biome, I brought a special story today called Along the Tepajos. It's by Fernando Viela, and it's illustrated by Daniel Hahn. I bet you can already guess. But just in case you're not sure yet, be looking for clues. Along the Tepajos. We always wake up real early. We have banana porridge for breakfast. And when we hear the motor of Z's boat in the distance, we grab our knapsacks and race over to the ladder. It's time to go to school. Bye, Pa. Bye, Ma. Bye, Titi. Titi is our giant tortoise. Living on the bank of a river is amazing because on the way to school, there are so many animals. Whoa, what are they doing? Me and Z love playing with the alligators. Z says there are lots of big creatures under the water that we don't even see, and that they hang around real close to us, just waiting for somebody to jump in. When the porpoises appear, Ine makes a big fuss about them, and they leap around and put on an amazing show. The boat takes us across the whole village. Look at this village, guys. Oh, there's a clue. Is there some kind of celebration at the church tomorrow? I ask Z. Yes, he answers. There are going to be 8 weddings. The priest has come from the city, and he's only staying for 2 days. Wow. Finally, we get to school. Does that look like your school? At the end of class, the sky turns dark. Winter's come, somebody shouts. Here, in the state of Para, we only have 2 seasons, summer and winter. In summer, it's very sunny, and it's very dry, and the river gets so shallow, you can walk across it. But in winter, it rains a lot, every day, non-stop. Wow. Look at that rain. We head back home in a downpour. Z takes everybody. The church is empty now, and the oxen are getting onto the boat, ready for the big move. What big move? Wow. Ma and Pa have already taken everything out of the house and put it in Uncle Pedro's boat, even my guitar. Hey, careful with that table. Get yourselves ready, kids. We're leaving in 10 minutes. Putting everything on the boat. Wow. It's like this every year. When the first rains come, the whole village moves. People take everything. Stools, tables, chickens, oxen, hammocks. The only things they leave behind are the houses themselves. Many hours later, the rain stops, and we reach dry land. We unload everything from the boat and put it on the ox cart. We still have a long road ahead. In the middle of the rainforest, I think I just gave it away. Pa always finds a good spot, someplace sunny and close to an igrape. That's a kind of waterway. Ma and Ine arrange our things and the food while Pa and I fetch wood to build our house. Wow. Guys, because of where they live, they actually have to build a separate house to live in during the rainy season. Even though it's still warm, they call it winter. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the end. Here they are building their new home that they'll stay in until the rains end. After the walls have gone up, the women gather a load of straw to make the roof, which we tie together nice and tight so that not a drop of water will come in. That's when Ine realizes we've forgotten someone. Ma, she cries, we need to go back for Titi. Too late now, child, says Ma. Not until summers come again. Do you remember who Titi is? Their turtle. That night, Ine says, Titi is going to starve, Kawa, she says to me, and he doesn't know how to swim. I wish we could go fetch him. So I think for a moment, and then I have an idea. Hey, let's go get him. Ooh, look. They're going to go get him all by themselves. The sun is just starting to rise. As we untie the boat, we row all day long. At the end of the day, we arrive at the village. Their village looks a lot different than when they left, huh? Wow, check it out. When we reach the house, Titi is alive on the roof. But behind him, there's a giant anaconda. Don't go, Kawa cries Ine. The snake's going to eat you. I've got to save Titi. He's going to die, I say, climbing up on the roof. I don't know how it happens, but when I jump back into the boat with TT in my arms, the queen of the jungle gets all tangled up. So that is how we saved TT. He's happy, and we are even happier than he is. Of course, our parents might be pretty upset when they see us. And that's the end. Why are their parents going to be upset? Did they ask to go back all the way to their village? They didn't. They probably knew their parents would have said no, but that still didn't make it okay. You can talk about that, because I'm sure they felt really bad for their turtle, but they still should have obeyed their parents, right? And I think they know that now. But their turtle's safe, and I'm glad the anaconda didn't get them too. So, a few things about this biome, guys. More things, since you already know some. So, the Tapajos is one of the biggest rivers in the Amazon rainforest. It stretches for 1,200 miles, and it has amazing plants and animals. It also has some dangerous animals, as we saw in this book. So it has alligators, hawks, snakes, all kinds of birds, trees that are way over 100 feet tall, and giant water lilies. So this is the one fact I wanted to share with you. Though it's always hot in the Amazon region, which you guys know, the rainforest biome is always warm. The people who live there still call the rainy season winter, and then when the rains are less, they call it summer. So even though it's hot all the time, they still would say they have a winter and a summer. But very, very different than our winter and summer, right? So now you know which is my favorite biome. The rainforest. The forest biome, really, which also includes the woodland biome where we live. But I have just a special fascination with rainforests. So please add my vote to your graph, and I can't wait to see what other biomes you guys love the most. All right, bye.